Hey, my Stampin' friends. Welcome to Movie Monday with Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen. There is nothing I hate more than I seriously just did an entire video on this card and was not videotaping. And I just gave away my age because my kids would totally laugh at me that I just said that I was videotaping. But that's how I just spent the last 5 minutes, was making a video for you guys with my camera off. So let's try this again. Today we're going to create this split panel card, and I found this card on Pinterest whenever I was doing some searching for my WOW class, and this is from Debbie Henderson. I think it's at Designs by Debbie or Debbie's Designs. This is a direct copy of hers. I just changed up the ice cream just a little bit, but I just thought this is really a neat card, something different, and it was done at my WOW class, which the girls seem to like it. It's not terribly intricate or a little too much to handle, but just a neat idea. So there's how that works. Check that out. It's a split panel card. So let me show you how to create this card. We're going to use the Honeycomb Happiness stamp set, and this is a celebration stamp set, and celebration is still going on until the end of March, so we only have a couple more weeks, and this is one that is available for free with a $50 purchase during that special. And I do have to say, I mean, look at him. How can you not add him to your collection? That peep is so stinking cute. So the first thing that we're gonna do is take our soft suede cardstock, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and I did a score at 5 1/2, which is exactly the center of the card. Make sure I do my bone folder there to make it nice and crisp. And I'm going to bring in my Stampin' trimmer here, and what we'll do is put the score line that you just created right at 2 inches, and you're going to cut that panel off. So there's the top panel for your card. Now you do still need to keep this piece because we need our bottom panel, and we're going to take the edge right again at 2 inches and trim that off. That's a piece of scrap that you can use for later, but this will be the bottom panel for your card. So to do a little bit of stamping, we're going to use, you come back with that scrap of soft suede, and we're going to stamp our ice cream cone on the soft suede piece. We're going to stamp it on a scrap piece of Blushing Bride, and then I'm also going to stamp it on a panel of Whisper White that is actually for my card. And what I'm doing is using that ice cream for placement because I'm going to do some paper piecing with the 2 pieces I just did on the scrap. Now, I know that you don't want to watch paint dry, so by the magic of television, I did trim out, used my little snips. If you guys don't have these snips, I mean, seriously, why not? These guys are awesome. So for any of those little intricate cutting details, which we don't always have punches and framelits for everything, so sometimes you have to do a little bit of hand cutting, these suckers are awesome. So I encourage you to grab a pair of paper snips. So I did hand cut those out, and I'm just going to attach them right on top of the ice cream cone that I just cut out. And you can see how I'm using that for the placement. Okay, now one of the things that I also wanted to add was my I add a little bit of baker's twine here, and just kind of wrap that around 3 times and then tied it with a little knot. And like I said, I'd already completed this whole video without videoing, and so I don't have my baker's twine. So you imagine that we have some baker's twine tied around there. So there we go. There's our ice cream cone, and we're going to come back in. Oh my gosh, I swear I'm missing, paper has fallen off of my desk. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I got myself a little bit more prepared. I just lost a bunch of stuff off my desk here, so I had to pick it up off the floor. So we're going to take 2 pieces of designer series paper from our birthday bouquet pack, and that is in our occasions catalog. It is really, really a beautiful pack of paper. These are actually the same piece of paper, and I want ice cream on one, and I'm going to use the scallops on another. So the ice cream is going to go on my bottom panel, but it is double-sided paper, and you may find another design that you like better, and you're welcome to do that. I used the scallop on the top panel. All right, so now what you'll have is a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is cut 5 1/4 by 4, and I will make sure that I put these dimensions in the video here so that you guys know exactly what size to cut everything at when you're creating your own card at home. And you're just going to lay that panel there at the bottom, just for an idea. Do not do any adhesive on that at all. We're going to come in with Watermelon Wonder and ink that up and just stamp that on the white space between the two panels. That says "You're so sweet," and that works perfect with the ice cream. So now, because I'm magical, I have baker's twine now. So we're going to do a little bit of adhesive on the back of that white panel, and then I just kind of tack my edge there and wrap it around 3 times. Tack that again, and then I will add some dimensionals, or we call these in my stamp studio, we call these pop dots. And I like to put them right on the ends of that baker's twine so that they don't come off on me when I have my card put together. So we're going to take those little pieces off. And I'll tell you, this winter, those suckers get so staticky, they get stuck to everything. And I'm going to attach that to my panel of soft suede cardstock. So now to make this card and attach it together, you're going to use your snail adhesive only on the top and the bottom of that soft suede piece. So then get this lined up exactly how it would be if it was actually a card, and you're just going to attach these 2 pieces down right like that. And that's actually what's holding the panel together. So now you have your split panel card. Cool, right? All right, so to finish this sucker up, we're going to add a little tie of baker's twine. I don't want to do a knot because that's just fussy. And tie that around there. This little knot's a little fussy too. Trim that off. And then our adorable little honeycomb accessories here. These are sticky on both sides. You just have to get the sticky off. And I put one side down like that. Make sure it's good and stuck. Peel the sticky off again. And now you're going to attach that edge. And just make sure, I was having some issues with these, and I think it's because the air is really, really dry, and it's hard to push it down. Just make sure it's really good and stuck. And look at that, very 3D, very cute. But we always want to add a little bit more. As my upline said in a teleconference the other night, this is my Winker pen. This is the Wink of Stella, and it's the clear one. And she said, isn't it fun just to add a little bit of happy to your card? And that's what this does. It's a little bit of glimmer, a little bit of sheen without the mess of glitter. And so I just, you just shake it a little bit and then just pull the top off. I did not screw it. I just pulled the top. And you're just going to color your ice cream tops. And I can see the glimmer, but I'm betting you guys can't through that videotape. But anyway, I did a little bit of Winker, a little bit of shimmer all over those ice cream cones, added a little bit there to my ice cream cone itself, and then I also just kind of went over the top of the honeycomb embellishment too, just so that it had a little bit of shine to it. That's all there is to it. So I'm guessing you guys can't see the glimmer on there, but trust me, get yourself a Wink of Stella pen because they are awesome. So that's it. That is our split panel card. Thank you for joining me for Movie Monday, and I'll see you next week.